Well, welcome back to that show. Buckle up with the boys. It is a goddamn pleasure to be in front of all you beautiful people out there. Josh, how are you doing tonight?
Drew, man, I'm great. Happy to be back, man, on the new show, too. Last time I was on here, it was the Drew Billy show. Now it's Buckle Up with the Boys. Happy to be back.
Right. No, it is a goddamn pleasure. I have to give out a couple shout outs, Josh, before we get into the toxicity we have planned for tonight. So we just got sponsored by DUBBY. It's a beautiful sports energy drink company. I just have to do a little ad here. So down at the bottom, you read on our ticker there, 10% promo code. If you go on their website, you order something, use Buckle Up with the Boys, all undercase, and you will be able to get 10% off your next order. Also, just a little snippet ad here. It's a healthy energy with no jitters and no crash. So go get yourself some fucking DUBBY. Anyways. So we got a lot to touch on tonight, though, Josh. Eric's not here because he's down there on the beach with the hoochies as usual. I don't know what to say, but
there's nothing to say, ladies and gentlemen. He made his decision.
Yeah, no, I just have to throw in some news here that just came out in the NFL world, though. So I don't know if you saw this, Josh, and people out there listening right now, but the Michael Irvin situation, him getting down with some hoochies in a hotel.
See, I didn't hear too much about it. I saw that some news was going to come out. I didn't know what it was. Now that we talked about it, now that we got it, let's touch on it, talk about it, and see what we got.
Well, he's saying, we had a 45-second conversation. 45 seconds is too long, in my opinion. There's a lot that can be said in 45 seconds there, Michael. But he's saying that there was no physical interaction. They didn't touch nothing. It was just a conversation that, passed by in the hotel lobby there. But he's been taken off NFL Network and will not be covering any part of the Super Bowl, Josh. So,
I mean, it's a pretty slippery slope, man. You mess up one time. Michael Irvin didn't exactly have the cleanest NFL career. So there were some allegations going on. This was pretty much his last strike. You might not see him on there for a while, if ever again. He might even be taking off first take in the morning. So, right. I think it's, you can't have that. You can't be doing that stuff ever. So,
right. Well, here's the thing. You got, Jerry Jones is probably backing his man there. No, he's a good man. All right, Michael Irvin. He did a lot for us wearing number 88. He was a hell of a cowboy, modeled citizen. But I'm going to tell you right now, there, Jerry. In 1996. I'm going to take us way back. This is even before I was born. He had a hotel situation go down with some topless dancers and cocaine. Okay, little white lightning in the room. And he pled to possession charges of cocaine and also missed the first 5 games of the 96 season. So Michael Irvin, I'm going to probably say you said some shit you shouldn't have said.
I'm going to agree with you on that one. And I'm going to say, Michael, just don't stay at a hotel anymore. Go get an Airbnb, brother. Get out. Just go somewhere where there's no cameras.
Right. I mean, if you're just going to be a fucking psychopath and you can't keep yourself in your pants, then I think you need to get an Airbnb. But anyways here, the other thing we have to touch on here, Josh. So who is your MVP of the NFL season here? Who do you think it is?
MVP.
Yes.
That's a good question, man. There's a lot of guys out there. I'm going to go with Justin Jefferson, though. I feel like he deserves it.
Okay, because who they have?
I think it goes to a non-quarterback. There is some good quarterback play. There always is.
Right.
But in my opinion, Justin Jefferson, I think he deserves it, man. I think he'll be the first. If I'm not mistaken, he'll be the first MVP that's not a quarterback since Adrian Peterson. Correct?
I would say that's true.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, no, and if some jackass in the comments wants to tell us we're wrong, you can go ahead and do that, but I believe he is right here. Since AP. Yeah. No, I think that's correct because but who they have here, and we're upgrading here. The fiance's letting me use their double screen, so it's nice that I don't have to use paper. Yeah, we're getting very fucking fancy over here. But
watch out, boys.
But I'm going to say who they have as a fan favorite here is Patrick Mahomes. I hope the fuck he doesn't get the MVP and they also win the Super Bowl. I hope that's not the fucking case at all.
I don't think. I mean, he had a great year. Don't get me wrong. He always does. He's going to be a front runner for the MVP for years to come. But come on, man, look at Justin Jefferson's numbers, bro. Like,
Right.
and he did it with listen. You guys know my heart. I love Kirk. I love Kirky boy.
Right.
But good Lord, he did it with an average quarterback.
Right. Right.
So,
right.
did it with an average quarterback. When everybody knew the ball was going to him, like he's double and triple covered, and he's still putting up video game like numbers. Give the man the freaking award. He's earned it. Let's move on. Next question.
Right. Yeah. No. Yeah. Next. Okay. So this is going to probably piss you off. I think we touched on this weeks ago. We just have to see the finalist here for who they think is going to be coach of the year. But Doug Peterson was my fan favorite. I want him to do it. People are all saying Kyle Shanahan, the 49ers. I mean, what the fuck?
If you can't win with that roster, like come on, bro. Like, Drew, you and I could be offensive and defensive coordinator. We could be head coaches. We could be partner head coaches, and we'd still win the damn Super Bowl. Like,
right.
So, I mean, no, Dougie P or freaking Drabel, 100%. You can't put Kyle Shanahan there. He's got Debo. He's got McCaffrey. He's got. Let's be honest. Trey Lance is going to be solid in the NFL. I think Jimmy G is a below average quarterback and did well in that offense because he's got weapons. Right. Brock Purdy is Brock Purdy. I love him. He's good. I think the 49ers hang on to him, and he's their starter in 2 years. And then you got Brandon Ayuk, like, yeah. And then not to mention the number one defense in the NFL.
Correct. Sack leader as well. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of hard to lose when you got all of that on your side.
Right.
The only way you're going to lose is if you throw Josh Johnson out there as your fourth-string quarterback. Good luck.
Right. Now, if the babyface assassin let him the whole year, I put Kyle Shanahan at the top of the list. I'm not going to lie, because he's everybody's favorite son. He's everybody's favorite son. I mean, come on.
I still don't give it to him. He is, but I still can't. I don't care if you got a rookie quarterback. It's the West Coast offense. You dink and you duck, and you got hands down the great white hope and the most explosive running back in the NFL.
Right,
dude. Not to mention you have a top 5 NFL line.
Yeah.
So where's the coaching? You don't got a game plan. You don't got to do any of that shit. Like, just go out. We're leaps and bounds better than everybody. Like, we're gonna figure it out. You guys won you damn near won the division with Jimmy G.
Right.
Just leaving it at that.
No, I agree. I was really surprised that Sirianni wasn't up there. I could just see them doing that shit just because, they started off 11-0 or 12-0, somewhere around there. They were undefeated.
11 or 12, yeah. But still, though, like,
I know. But comeback player of the year, though, I saw this, Josh, and earlier, and I said, "Holy fuck, this is going to get you fired up." Geno Smith, comeback player of the year. Fucking give it to him.
Give it to him. He's earned it. He has earned it, bro.
He looked fucking stellar in the Pro Bowl game. I'm not saying he did all season, but goddamn it, he was accurate as hell. He was accurate as hell.
He had one. I think the one game that everyone's going to remember is that playoff game against the 49ers. But like, he played a perfect first half. For them to win that game, you got to play 2 perfect halves, and that just doesn't happen, man. Like, you're going to make mistakes. He had to force some throws. Nobody was open. Like, Gino, you get it. You get a contract extension. Welcome back to the 49ers for the next 49ers. Welcome back to the Seahawks for the next 2 to 3 years for, I don't know, 25 to 30 million a year.
I hope he does get paid. I think he deserves it. I think he's been through enough shit. His whole 10-year career, 11-year career has just been a fucking, I would say nightmare. That's better. Yeah, it's way better than Kurt Warner's movie. I really think. He's just movie was tough. He's just been kicked to the fucking curb. But so this will make you feel better, though. Offensive Player of the Year, Justin Jefferson gets that, but he doesn't get MVP. That's what they're saying.
I still think no, no. I just don't think so.
I agree with you.
Justin Jefferson wins MVP, and then I think Offensive Player of the Year, man. Mm-hmm. Maybe you give it to a quarterback. Okay. I maybe Mahomes in. I don't know, but Justin Jefferson is the MVP of the NFL this year. Give him the fucking award.
It was a dog. Yeah, and I think people are out there that are waiting for me to blow up about this. I'm going to right here. I think why he needs to be the MVP is you're depending on another guy to throw you the ball accurately, but also you're fighting off some motherfuckers that I still are doing pass interference way after the 5-yard mark. Okay. So, I mean, if you disagree with me, Josh, I don't really give a shit, but I'm going to tell you, if he doesn't get the word, I'm going to be a little shocked by that. I think, I mean, way back when also, I know he's in the headlines too. We're going to touch on it as well. Antonio Brown, but way back when I felt like he was MVP caliber before he got CTE and blamed on James Harrison. We're not going to get too much on that right now because we got to keep going here, but we are touching on that.
We will touch it. We will touch it. It is in the script. We will touch it.
Right. And then offense rookie of the year, Garrett Wilson of the Jets. I think he's had a stellar. I think the Jets are going to take offensive rookie and defensive rookie of the year. I really do. You don't think so?
Nope.
Okay. Who's taking offensive?
Brock Purdy.
Babyface assassin.
Babyface assassin, baby. I know he had one bad game, and it was just happened to be the biggest game of the year for him. If he doesn't blow out his elbow on a second drive of the game or whatever, they go to the Super Bowl, in my opinion. So the babyface assassin gets offensive rookie of the year, even though he's, his numbers might not be as high. I think Garrett Wilson did great. Don't get me wrong, Garrett Wilson, he's on my fantasy team. He was a lineup lock for me in my flex.
I'm tearing up right now.
You
keep going. You keep going.
Garrett Wilson was a lineup lock. Don't get me wrong. He also had an array of average to below average to just downright awful quarterbacks throwing him the football. So he did his job. But the babyface assassin wins this award. I don't want to hear any bullshit about it.
I got America's favorite son. I hope that's win the offensive rookie of the year. I think it's going to happen, and I think there's going to be a lot of mothers in the stands calling their sons, have a tissue while they're on their couches at home, and say, "We fucking love you, Brock. We fucking love you."
He had a sleepover with my kids 2 weeks ago. He's winning the freaking rookie of the year.
I remember it was about a year ago. They were camping out in the tents in my backyard. Now he's a fucking pro NFL player. I don't know. He gets carded everywhere he goes when he gets a beard. That's just how it is. He cannot even buy a pack of smokes either.
I don't think he has any hair on his arms or legs either. He's got nothing.
Somewhere else as well. There's none down there too.
He gets a bikini wax.
Yeah, we're trying to keep it clean here, but whatever. Defensive rookie of the year, Sauce Gardner. You and me have been impressed by him, Josh. I think he gets it.
I think the size, the speed, the athleticism, and he's not really that. He doesn't look that strong, but I guess from what I've seen, he bangs with the best of them. So, and he'll put his nose in there. So I think Sauce Gardner, he's pretty locked down as a rookie. So, he's got a very high ceiling. I hope he continues. Like that. I think Sauce deserves that award. I think Sauce gets it. I think Sauce gets it unanimously at this point.
Right. Now, before I get all geared up here, people have put out a lot of different things that we could taste test, and also talk about. So I got a bottle here, Rut and Bugle Distillery Corn Shine. It's made in Kersey, Pennsylvania. Okay, Josh? Right there.
All right.
It's
good
orange.
old Kersey, PA.
It's orange creamsicle. And I think if anybody knows me out there, knows that I like to do a taste test. So cheers, buddy. I didn't send you a bottle, but I'm going to tell you how it tastes. Okay. So this is for the people out there that send all these goddamn responses, and we appreciate you, because we're going to get hammered on the draft night shindig. Wait for that. Anyways. All right. I mean, it's smooth. I mean, it's like a summer orange creamsicle. It's like when you were a kid and it was summertime and you heard the ice cream truck and the guy would play music, but he wouldn't stop. He saw you motherfuckers out there, but he would never stop. And
he made you run and chase and earn that ice cream.
Yeah. No. But what else did we have to touch on here? The biggest thing too, Josh, what I wanted to touch on, and I think a lot of people are going to get a little pissed off at me for this. Ray Lewis was defensive coordinator on Peyton Manning's AFC team. I'm a little pissed off that they had him on there, and Ben has never been offered to come back to the NFL situation and anything with the NFL. So I'm going to touch on some controversial shit here. So if you're not on board with it, it's okay. But but I'm just going to be honest. This guy back in January 30th, 2000, stabbed people in nightclubs, allegedly. Okay. Nothing came out of it, Josh. Nothing came out of it. Okay.
Yeah.
But Ben, allegedly, all this stuff happens, and he's never been offered to come back to anything. And then this guy's taken as a defensive coordinator for the Pro Bowl. What the hell's going on here? I don't get that.
I'm not sure, man. I think the Steelers are known as this rough, tough kind of, excuse my language to all the children out there. I'm trying to be a better Christian man. I got kids looking up to me now, so I do. I got 2 little girls looking up to me now, so I got to clean it up a little bit here.
Right.
But I just think the Steelers are looked at as like the bad boys of the NFL. If you think about it back in, the steel curtain. I mean, don't get me wrong. Everyone played a little dirty, but I think we as a Pittsburgh Steelers fans loved it, fed off it, and as a team, like they all fed off it too. Like we're like the Bounty Gate. I know for a fact. I'm not gonna give off my the people my what's the word I'm looking for here, Drew? I'm not going to give out I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus. There we go. I was looking for a word, but what happens when you get old, man, you forget stuff. So
yeah.
I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus, but I know the Bounty Gates on people are still happening. I know that's happening. And Pittsburgh takes it to a whole nother level. So I think that we're looked at this organization that gives, how we talk zero fucks. We're going to beat you off the field and embarrass you. And we're going to smack you on the way out and say, go back to mama. And I think that Ben also takes a terrible rep for the fact that like some stuff did happen. It was alleged, whether it happened or not, but he's still going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. There's no doubt about it. I just really think that they're missing out on some guys with some good intent, good.
I agree.
Just good like vibes to give off, good information. All Pittsburgh, the Steeler Nation would love to see Big Ben back coaching, or Big Ben, on the sidelines for the Steelers. Like, bring this man back. Like, he was the face of a city for 20 odd years.
Right. It just pains me a little bit, and it might have ruffled some feathers there, but it just pains me that we see a guy that allegedly could have stabbed people in a nightclub. And we're not having Big Ben come back. He's one of the greatest minds in Steelers history. I feel. I think if people don't know this already, I know you love this show, but he has his own podcast and he touched on it a little bit that like there's not been any offers to him. Like it's Big Ben doing a podcast. No one sent it. No one sponsoring that. Nothing. I kind of hate to see. I know he's maybe made some decisions in the past that weren't always the greatest, and I understand that. But at the end of the day, I mean, what the fuck are we doing here? Yeah, I'm just
it's of all the guys. Like I understand, like and I think he gets another like. There's like some shade thrown at him because him and Terry never really got along during Ben's career.
No.
Terry didn't like Ben. Ben didn't like Terry. Terry made some comments. Ben clearly, as a young buck, was going to fire back.
Right.
And they hashed it out, obviously, right before, that all that going on with Ben's final game and all that.
Right.
You saw Terry break down, and Ben seemingly didn't really even give a shit, which I thought was kind of funny. I loved it. I was like, good for you.
Right.
He holds every Pittsburgh Steeler record. He's the winningest quarterback in Steelers history. Like, why not bring him back as quarterback coach at the worst?
Right.
Like, granted, he's probably not going to settle for quarterback coach. Probably wants the OC job. At this point, a blind squirrel could do better than Matt Canada at this point.
Right.
So, let Ben call the plays. Ben and Kenny know each other. Ben and Kenny are they were quarterbacks. They have a similar play style. Like, just give the offense to Ben. And I honestly think Mike would probably agree to that. And Mike would be like, "Here you go, Ben. You do you. Get us a ring. Get us 30 points a game, and we're gonna win. If we gotta fight and claw to score 18, we're screwed. You get us 30, we're winning every game. We're going straight to the Super Bowl."
Right. No, I think. Yeah, we'll move on to something else here. But how pumped are you about Rihanna being in the halftime show?
I'm going to be honest with you, man. I don't remember the last time I watched the halftime show.
Jesus Christ.
Actually, I take that back. The last one I did watch was The Weeknd, and it ruined me.
You didn't watch last year's?
I did not.
Eminem,
Quite
Snoop
frank.
Dogg, and
Oh, you know what? I did see a little bit
Dr.
of it.
Dre. Okay.
Okay, sorry, everybody. I do remember seeing that. I do remember seeing a little bit of it. But like, I've always never really been the biggest halftime show guy. I've always like, listen, it's halftime. I'm old. I'm tired. I'm going to bed, or I've had a little too much. I'm a little inebriated. I need to like step away from the family a little bit.
Right.
But now being away here in Florida, I'll probably watch it with a few of the guys, just kind of hang out. But I do like Rihanna as a choice. Now thinking about last year, there's that whole crew they had: Snoop Dogg, Dre, Eminem, 50, even the fucking Rock at the beginning announcing when they're getting ready to kick off because it started the game 4 minutes late because you can't shut up.
Right.
Right. I thought that was a good one, and plus being in LA, kind of hard. I kind of not to have them, but I think Rihanna would put on a show. I mean, she ain't messing around. We know that. How do you feel about it?
There's people going to the game just to watch her. They're paying $3,000 tickets, not even watch the football game, to watch the halftime show. I don't think I've heard that happen for any other artist that has played for the Super Bowl, that people are just going for your performance, not even the fucking football game.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I'll be honest. That's a little. I mean, I heard some people say that when it was J-Lo and who was the other one? Sierra.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I heard people say that just in that context. We all know why. I don't think anyone needs to elaborate on that one.
Right. Right.
But I don't think. I'm sorry. I'm not going to spend $3,000 on that.
Right.
I can watch it on TV. I think I'll spend $3,000 on something I'm going to put to good use.
Right.
But that's just me.
No, but okay. So this is the most exciting part of the show, Josh. There's other things I threw in the script that I think you're going to enjoy, but here are some of my predictions that are very bold, and you might absolutely fucking hate them, or you might agree with them. I really think Patrick Mahomes throws over 400 yards
against the Eagles.
Against the Eagles defense.
Yeah, Drew, 400 is a lot, brother.
I do.
I think he's going to have to. I think he's going to throw for a lot. That I'm just like trying to like 400 yards. Oh.
And I think Kelsey has 150 receiving yards.
I mean, that's a given. He ain't throwing anybody else. But
yeah.
I'll give you 3. But 4, I can't take 4, man.
You're not taking 400 yards.
No, I'll give you like 315.
Okay.
But I know they're not going to be able to run the ball
against
the Eagles. I get that. The Eagles front seven's pretty tough.
Mm-hmm.
I just 400, Drew.
400 yards.
That's a long way, bro. That's a lot of
Put
yards.
it in right now. Put it in right now. When we post this, put that, when you see this video, put it in before Sunday. That's all I have to say. Do it.
All right, brother. If you're that confident,
I do.
Walk out losing money. Yes, probably. So,
but I would say this too. I would say 150 receiving yards for Travis Kelce, and also I say Jalen Hurts has 100 rushing yards.
Oh my gosh, dude! These are just some outlandish numbers.
No. Steve McNair holds the current record with 64 yards. I say that Jalen Hurts breaks that by 36 yards.
Jalen Hurts goes for 75 rushing yards. He ain't going for 100. He goes for 100. That's when he starts getting wore out. He starts getting banged up. Because listen, man, it's the Super Bowl. Right. The only reason the Eagles are there, it's not because Gardner Minshew was the backup quarterback. It's because Jalen Hurts and his dual threat ability. He's a very accurate passer, very great passer, especially on the run. Right. He improvises, extends plays, does all that, steps up in the pocket when he needs to. Mm-hmm. One wrong hit on that bum shoulder, brother, he ain't running again. So I'll give you 75, a safe 75 yards. People put that one in. 100 yards, no.
I do want to also ask you this, because I know there's people out there that are wondering with us, who do we think is going to be the Odell Beckham of this Super Bowl? I'm saying Juju Smith-Schuster is going to make some splash. Even though he's an ex-Steeler and I hate him, I feel like he's the guy that could be the Odell Beckham of the Super Bowl of last year.
I just want the Chiefs to lose, so anybody else but him.
Okay, fuck him. Okay, all right, fuck it.
I'm gonna say that. Hey, people though, if there's a prop bet. Dallas
Turn the
Goedert,
camera off. We're done.
Dallas, Dallas Goedert is going over 100 yards.
I could see that.
Dallas Goedert, because listen, you got Devontae Smith, you got AJ Brown.
Yep. Open up the middle.
One-on-one, those two. You know, AJ Brown is a linebacker that runs a 4.3, who's 6'3" and just a freak. Devontae Smith gets bodied a little bit, but he's very athletic and makes every play. I mean, who's gonna guard Goddard? You gotta worry about Jalen Hurts running. You gotta worry about Miles Sanders out of the pocket or out of the backfield as well. Dallas Goedert, 8 catches, 100 yards.
I can't even think of they got that one. See, here we go with my man stuff. Okay, so actually, let me just throw this little fun thing in here. Okay, so I'm not going to say his name because I don't know. I didn't tell him I was going to tell this story, but so people out there that listen to this podcast and enjoy me and Josh and Eric's antics. So I don't turn it off when I'm off camera. Okay.
No,
so
he's pretty much the same, everybody.
I was invited into a man league on Tuesday night. Okay. This is actually an embarrassing story, but I don't give a shit. I was invited to this man league. Okay. My close buddy, he goes, you should join our league. And I go, oh, okay. So it's like a nationwide thing and it's called The Culture. So I said, okay, I'm going to join it. They go, oh, wait, there's only 2 teams you can pick. You can either pick the Giants or the Texans. Okay, I go, well, I'm not going with the fucking Texans, so I'm going to pick the Giants. So I picked the Giants. They didn't tell me that they already started 4 games, and I'm already 0-4. So I'm already fucking living.
No.
I'm the gas is already there. Okay, we're already fucking pissed off. So
has Houston won a game yet? Because maybe you should have picked them.
I think they were 1-3.
Yeah, you probably should have picked them.
But anyways, okay, so what I started seeing was everybody used this team as a trade team, okay? So they were taking all these picks, and the team was fucked, okay? So what happened then, I had to go on Discord, this app. I don't like the app now. I deleted the app after this little incident. Played the kid. He's kicking my ass 21-0. I said, you know what? Fuck this. He has D-Hop on the Packers. He made all these trades. So I quit the fucking league, and I told the leader of the league he can go fuck himself, and I got kicked out. I got booted out, and I made my friend look like a jackass. So don't add me to any of your man leagues or NBA leagues. Okay, that's what you're gonna get. I can't
especially if you're gonna freaking rob your team blind. Jeez,
I was so fucking pissed off. You have no idea. You have no idea.
I'll tell you what, though, you'd have had some badass picks coming up, though.
Well, it looked like they did. They took away my 2024 and 2025 first round pick. And I'm like, all right, what the fuck? And then they took a couple linemen, and I'm like, all I got is Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley. What the fuck can I do? They got no good wide receivers. I was fucking screwed. But anyways, we'll get back to the NFL talk here, Josh. I just had to throw that little snippet in there. So I don't know if you've seen it or Eric or anybody else out there has seen it, but Andy Reid actually fired Nick Sirianni back in the day. Did you know that?
I did know that. I saw that. Yeah, he did fire him.
So do you feel like there's more heat coming into this game, more of a pride thing for Sirianni, not just winning the Super Bowl? It's I want to kick the shit out of my coach, out of the coach that fired me back in 2012.
Wouldn't you?
I think you got to be very careful though that your own persona doesn't get in the way of the fucking team.
I'll tell you what, brother. I would 100% want to kick the living shit out of the guy that fired me. I would not shake his hand prior to the game. I wouldn't talk to him. I'm staying on my sideline. I'm taking care of my business, and I'm walking out of there with that ring, smoking that cigar, Joey B style, baby.
You're gonna pour kerosene on that situation.
I'm gonna pour everything on it.
I would too.
Do you ever start a fire with oil? You don't put that shit out. You let that shit burn all off you.
Goddamn right.
You run your mouth. Run your mouth. You run it, and you make sure everybody knows you kicked the shit out of the guy that fired you.
Right. But Sirianni's still saying that there's no bad blood. There is though.
There has to be. If Sirianni's saying there's no bad blood, then he's a little girl.
Right. Well, I think he just doesn't want to give media something to run with, and then all of his players are asked, "Oh, hey, your coach is being a dickhead. He wants to kick the shit out of Andy Reid, who eats fucking 3 Big Macs a day." What?
And he walks with a cane.
Holy fuck! All right, what else do we got here, Josh? Jesus Christ! Okay, so here's some little sports betting things I got going here. Maybe you'll agree. Maybe you have your own. Well, you being in Florida, I guess you're in the same situation as Eric. He can't do FanDuel.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, you can't do it.
So,
but I can always have my mom put the bets in for me.
that would be, God bless her. That
She's
would
an
be
angel. She's an angel.
Mom, I need you to do this spread. I need you to also do this parlay, do this, throw some touchdown, anytime touchdown score on this, and also first time touchdown score. But anyways, so my spread. So my
I'll
spread.
send you flowers, and I'll send you flowers for Valentine's Day, Mom. I love you. All right.
So the spread I have is though Philadelphia at 1.5. You comfortable with that?
Yeah, I am. I really am. I think.
Okay.
I think they.
I don't think it's going to be a point game.
No, I don't. I really don't. I mean,
It would be my
honestly,
fucking luck that it is.
If it is, I quit. I'm done. I'm done betting. But
Right.
I think Philly takes it. Yeah, you're good. 100%.
All right, and then I have for you beautiful people out there, Eagles, Chiefs and Eagles game. Under, I would say under 50 or over 51 points.
I'm going under.
You're going to go under with that.
I'm gonna go under. I know they're two very high-powered offenses.
Right.
But they had a 2-week layoff. Mahomes isn't healthy.
Right.
Jalen Hurts is not healthy.
Right.
The Eagles' defense just got healthier because Jordan Davis is now back.
Correct.
So, defense wins championships. Am I right or am I right?
I would say you are, but I don't know what to do here.
I'm taking the under. I will take the under. Book it.
Okay.
Listen, everybody, take the under. I'm telling you, the Eagles are going to show up. Mahomes was not going to throw for 400.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's gonna be a low scoring game. First team to 21 is going to win this game.
Now, here's the interesting thing as well, Josh. So the Eagles are 10-9 against the spread this season, and the Chiefs are 8-11 against the spread this season.
That sounds about right.
Okay.
I'd be willing. That sounds like a fair estimate. The Chiefs.
Okay.
I don't know, man. They're kind of. I don't want to say Jekyll and Hyde, but granted they're a very quick scoring offense.
Right.
But I don't know, man. There's times where they just lull you to. There's times where they just don't look good. They don't look in sync. Also, too, by the way, if he is healthy, going back to the Odell Beckham Jr. question, if he is healthy, Kadarius Toney, 100%. Forgot all about him.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
You think he's going to make some noise?
I think he's going to make some noise, man. He's so athletic. He's a freak athlete. Made some dumb decisions off the field, but I think Kadarius Toney, if put in the right circumstances, which Andy Reid and the Chiefs seem like the right circumstance for him, right circumstances, right play calling, that dude could go off.
Okay. So I don't want you to chuckle at me, but this is what I did on Sunday. So they gave us a whole bunch of free bets for the Super Bowl weekend because, before I'm taking a break now, I'm not as crazy, but over the year of 2022 and 23, I was a little aggressive. I'm in a hiatus right now. We'll put a couple bets in, but we're not going fucking nuts. But I just want to hear your opinion on this. People, if you're listening, get your pens and paper ready because we're about to fucking give you some real good shit here. So I got Jalen Hurts over 200 plus passing yards. That's a given. Okay.
Yep, 100%.
Patrick Mahomes over 200 plus passing yards. I think that's fair.
I'd be willing to bet my firstborn child on that one.
Okay. Jalen Hurts 25 plus rushing yards.
He'll have that in the first quarter.
Okay. Miles Sanders 25 plus rushing yards.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. AJ Brown 40 plus yards receiving. That's going to happen.
Yeah, he might have happened on one play, honestly.
Right. Devontae Smith 25 plus yards.
Yep.
Okay. Travis Kelce 40 plus yards.
Oh my God, yeah.
Okay. Dallas. What the hell's his name again?
Goddard.
25 plus yards.
Yeah, Dallas Goddard going to ball out, people. I'm calling it right now.
All right, Travis Kelce, Miles Sanders at anytime touchdown scores in the Eagles money line. That's a $5 bet. You're walking out with $84. I think it's a fair bet. I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%. Anytime touchdown plus a well, you said Eagles money line?
Eagles money line, Miles Sanders touchdown, Travis Kelce touchdown, anytime touchdown score.
Yeah, they're both gonna. Okay, Kelce, yes. Miles Sanders, though, he gets robbed of a lot of touchdowns because Hurts pulls it and runs in himself.
Right. Or they have that little shit come in. I forget his name. The backup.
Boston Scott?
Yeah. He fucks it up for me every time.
Or no. Who's the other one? Not Boston Scott.
I forget his fucking name.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even look at his jersey because I get so fucking pissed off. I have to look away from the screen because I'm like, what the fuck is just keep Miles Sanders in. I had him as the goddamn anytime touchdown score, and you got to fuck it up for me.
Yeah, and you got the second and third strings in there? Come on, guys.
I know. It's just whatever. I guess when your team's that fucking good, I guess everybody's good.
Somebody's got to step up.
Right. But one more NFL talk here. We're going to switch over to basketball just a little bit, and then just a couple questions for you and me to answer, Josh, and then we'll close it out. But
all right,
Lamar Jackson and Ravens organization are off by $100 million in guaranteed money.
Oh boy!
I mean, that kind of like you kind of wake up and you see that kind of news, and you just like, yeah, I'm good today, dude. Like this, I don't know what the fuck.
Off by
he needs an agent.
Yeah, he can't be doing that himself.
No,
he needs
$100 million in guaranteed money. They're off by.
If they're off by that much, they ain't ever getting close to a fucking deal. Like if you're off by 20, all right, we can work this out here.
Right.
100 million.
$100 million. In guaranteed.
No, he's not going to be a Raven. He'll be a Jet. He'll be a Jet next year.
You don't think he's going to go to the Buccaneers?
No.
That would be something, though, huh?
That would be an electric offense, but I don't think he's going there. The Jets are young. The Jets are young. They're like, listen, I can go to the Jets. I can run New York, bro. Who doesn't want to run New York? Come on.
No, I agree with you. I just love every time I see the Ravens organization going through some shit. I'm happy. This is just another great thing that.
Also, they had a Pro Bowl quarterback this year, Brian Huntley.
Yeah. Okay, I want to touch on that too, Josh. And this is again might piss some people off. I personally think if Tyler Huntley could be in the Pro Bowl, where the fuck was Kenny Pickett?
Tyler Huntley threw 2 touchdown passes.
But still.
Yeah,
we're gonna have a backup quarterback in there in the Pro Bowl. Are you serious?
Who were his teammates of him and Derek Carr?
Yeah, and then they asked Derek, "Holy shit, you were accurate. Why didn't you do that in Vegas? Or you did that in Vegas?" He goes, "Well, I'm not there anymore." So
yeah, that's probably why I'm looking for a new job.
All right, Derek. Jesus.
All right, Derek. Damn, bro. Hey, shit. All right, hey, leave this man alone. Damn.
I mean, fucking Al Davis probably rolled in his grave after hearing that comment. Jesus Christ. Anyways, but we're going to touch on a little bit.
Or seeing his son's haircut. One of the two. I don't know.
Oh my God. I mean, seriously, they just literally get a pasta bowl and put it on top of his head and they scissor it. That's it. That's his haircut. Seriously,
they cut it like this.
You got a stadium that is basically the most state-of-the-art thing I feel in our country. You're a billionaire. You've been handed an organization, a name, a brand, and that's what you fucking look like. I mean, how many fucks do you not give to have a haircut like that?
Every single one.
I mean, holy shit. They had him come up there. I remember Al died. It was around when Al died. I forget what it was. And they brought him on the screen. And it was years ago. I was younger. And I'm like, this guy looks just fucking scary. And everybody's like, this is the new owner of the Raiders. I'm like, oh my God. Like, what the?
How can you represent an organization when you look like you got a mop and spaghetti noodles in your hair?
I honestly think they could stage him as Chucky's dad if they wanted to.
Well,
Like,
the
if they
joke
wanted
was
to,
too because remember the joke was when he hired Gruden, Chucky hired Chucky.
I forgot about that shit.
Chucky hired Chucky.
Yeah, and then Chucky 2 got caught with emails, but we'll leave it at that.
Chucky 2 got caught with some lips and emails too, so we're gonna.
Oh, what the fuck? Anyway, so I added this on here because I knew it'd get Eric's panties wet. LeBron James passes Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for the scoring record, 38,387 points on Tuesday. I'm a little pissed off it happened. Josh, not because I have anything wrong with him. He didn't do it on a free throw. Okay. He didn't do it on a free throw. He did it on a fadeaway 2-point shot right by the free throw, which FanDuel, if you're listening, that's fucking bullshit because technically that is from the free throw line if he wasn't fouled.
It's true. Honestly, dude, so I've never been the biggest LeBron fan. 100%. I respect his game. He's a great player. And he's probably going to go down as the greatest of all time. Let's just be honest about it.
Yes.
That Jordan talk, whatever. I don't care what anybody says. Kobe Bryant will be my ride or die. Rest in peace, Kobe.
Right.
That man went into every fourth quarter losing and still went out and scored 20 points in the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter and won. Dude was in a Mamba mentality, man. Like there's a reason for that. Like he's a brand. He's an icon. Like it's always LeBron. Don't get me wrong, but like LeBron has King James. Somebody already did that. Mamba mentality.
Right.
That's Kobe, bro. You think King James, that guy was actually a king back in the day, in the 14th century? He was actually a king. Like
you're actually learning about sports and history. Continue. Go ahead.
Anyway.
Yeah. Yes.
Chopping people's heads off. Anyway.
But
correct, Kobe Bryant, man, Kobe just, there was an aura about him, and he just like, I know everyone's like, oh, he did what Jordan did. He was the same guy as Jordan. He really wasn't, though. They're very similar in playing style. They had the same trainer. They had the same mentality. Right. But like, just in my opinion, you can, and if you're a fan of LeBron James and don't like this comment, I could give two shits. You can kiss both sides of my ass at this point.
Right.
LeBron doesn't have that killer instinct.
I'm going to tell you. I think it's been kind of misquoted before. Eric has said it. And other people. I'm more of a Kobe guy. I've always been a Kobe guy. I love Michael. Last Dance really opened my eyes to, a little bit of killer instinct, but he kind of God made himself God in a way. But you can think however you want. But Kobe, I don't think you're going to ever have another player like him. No offense to LeBron. I know he's probably not watching this, but if he is, I'm a Kobe fan through and through. I've always been. I think it's just it left a bad taste in my mouth when he came to the Lakers. I don't like that. I didn't like it either. He should have stayed in Cleveland or Miami or whatever. Right. Because if you look at, and this is going to piss some people off, and I don't really care if you're a LeBron fan. You have Magic. Okay. Magic went through some shit. Okay. But he's tied to the Lakers. You have Kareem. He's tied to the Lakers. You have Will Chamberlain. He's tied to the Lakers. Jerry West. And then there's Kobe. Okay. That's my Mount Rushmore of the Lakers. LeBron.
Like you don't have to say his last name, Kobe, and you think Lakers.
Yeah.
You say LeBron, you think
Globetrotter.
Cleveland.
Or Globetrotter. He just had to go to every other, he had to go over here. Then he came over here. Kobe, for fuck's sake. I think there's a lot of people, and I would love to see this. You go ahead and comment down in the comments. I bet you can't name the teammates was on his last year team. There's no way. They were all fucking just pieces of shit.
Pau Gasol was there. That's the only one I can remember.
No, I mean his last season.
Oh, his last season? No clue. Grant, no fucking clue.
Yeah, D'Angelo Russell. That's it. That's all I can name.
You had a rookie D'Angelo Russell that Kobe hated.
Yeah, and Nick Young, because they had that little, turmoil in the locker.
Oh, hey, just videotaping things, man. What are you gonna do? You don't do that. Listen, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. You don't. If somebody does that in a locker room and you get caught doing that, your phone goes in the toilet.
Right.
I'm not. That's messed up. I don't care what anybody says. That's you don't do that shit. The locker room is supposed to be like a sacred place for the boys. However
Safe
messed
haven,
up it is. Yeah,
Yep.
you don't. You know, like you don't do that. Locker room talk is totally different than. I mean, it's pretty much the same on this episode, but on this show. But locker room talk is meant to stay in the locker room. It's your safe haven. It's your safe place.
We should have called it the locker room, for fuck's sake. I mean, whatever.
That honestly would have worked.
It would have worked. It would have. But, just other things I got to touch on too, Josh, is Kyrie Irving with going to the Dallas.
I'm tired of hearing about Kyrie fucking Irving. I'm tired of it.
I'm going to be honest.
Fucking tired of it.
I just got to say, though, do you think – I don't know why you would do that and piss off Luka. Like, Luka wants to be the star, and you go ahead and bring Kyrie Irving in with all that shit coming in, too. I can't believe Mark Cuban did that.
Mark Cuban sees a ring. He sees a ring. He wants a ring.
Yeah.
I think Kyrie can can help that. But Luke, I don't think you could actually piss Luka off. I think he sees this as an opportunity to prove how much better he is than everybody else.
Okay.
But there's not going to be enough basketball to go around, in my opinion.
Well, right. And I believe
because Kyrie thinks it's his team, Luka thinks it's his team. Like there's no dividing that. And what made that Miami Heat team so great when it was Bosh, Wade, and LeBron was Wade took a step back.
Right.
He was still able to lead. Mm-hmm. He probably did it behind closed doors. And when the lights came on, like it was supposed to be Bron's team, right?
Right.
You go back and watch those games whenever it was a close game or coming down to the end or whatever in the finals. Who was bringing the ball up the court? It wasn't LeBron James. Mm-hmm. Who had the ball in his hand? Now, listen, did LeBron, make a lot of plays at the end of the game? Yes, 100%.
Right.
But who was bringing the ball up the court? Who was calm, cool, and collected? Who wasn't standing in the corner waiting? D-Wade made it happen. So LeBron has always had to have that number two to make stuff happen. And Kobe did not have that. Kobe had Shaq. Kobe also ran Shaq out of town. But that's just because Kobe wanted to win and Shaq wanted to enjoy LA.
Right. I think it's different when you have two guards. So like when you have and Eric could maybe speak better to this, but I would just say if Luka and Kyrie, they're going to both, it's just going to be 1-2 punch. It's going to be like Steph and Clay. That's just how it's going to go. You know what I mean? If I'm not hitting 100%. Shit, I'm going to throw it to you. But I think with Shaq, it's give me the goddamn ball. I'm 7'1". I own the fucking paint.
I'm 7'1", and I'm like I'm dunking on dudes and putting my whatever size jockstrap on them.
Mm-hmm.
But 7 foot, I'm breaking rims. Give me the ball. So
I'm going to put your ass on the ground and call you a little bitch because I'm 7'1", 325.
And I'm going to take your girl while I'm at it.
Right? I got custom motherfucking seats in my car because I don't fit. Like, you want to fuck with me? Like,
listen, you don't fit in the car, Shaq, go get a damn Hummer.
Right.
Go get something you fit in.
He drives a goddamn Fiat 500. Anyways, he does.
That thing.
He could. But so we got some questions here. I really think we do sports talk a lot when we football's winding down. We'll get in more in the basketball. We got some guests coming in the next couple of weeks that Josh might personally know through in the baseball world. We're going to have coming on. So that'll be a great conversation with you two because I would love to learn while also in the podcast. I think other listeners would want to listen to.
Yeah,
but I'm going to be fangirling the whole fucking time. But
cool. Am I allowed to ask who you got going on, or are we just going to reveal that for later?
We're going to reveal that for later. But you both, those two very personally, I think.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
we'll talk after the show.
We will talk after the show. So just there's a couple questions I just want us to answer. Just for the athletes out there that listen, if no one knows this and this is the first episode you listen of me and Josh here. Josh played at University of Pittsburgh and now is in the Twins organization. And he's also down in Florida right now for spring training. And yours truly, not a very popular sport, but ran cross country and track at St. Bonaventure. Great fucking place. University of Pittsburgh is also a great fucking place. But I just want to touch on some things here, Josh. So right now, what do you believe is the greatest challenge most athletes are facing today?
The greatest challenge. Thinking they have to do too much. I know you guys see a lot of stuff on social media. A lot of like hitting gurus, pitching gurus, whatever position you play. Listen, man, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't go looking for answers. Don't go looking for things.
Right.
And another thing too is stay the fuck off of social media, boys. You can promote yourself as an athlete. Don't go. You can promote yourself as an athlete. Don't go chasing shit. Trust me. Social media it can be a great thing,
right?
But it can also ruin some serious stuff. So ruin your chances. Everyone's looking for a handout, boys. And if you're an athlete, you got a spotlight on you. So be careful. Keep your circle small. Just be careful. That's the biggest thing. I've seen too many guys lose careers and lose money over, something they were chasing after on Instagram or Twitter. And we'll leave it at that.
Right. No, I think it's, it's just interesting. I think there's a lot of different fucking, like we touched on with the football thing. So with the whole injuries going on, I think everybody's trying to make these equipment lighter weight. And it's like the greatest next thing. And every athlete should fucking get this. And then that athlete gets it. And then they end up getting fucking hurt. So I think you got to really fucking study what the hell you're doing training wise. Not everything's going to work for you. Like, I'm going to be honest, Josh, I've never pitched in my life. Actually, I pitched one game and I threw it over the backstop. Danny can tell you that story sometime. I'm not going to say that on air because it's embarrassing as shit. But I'm not going to train the same way you do you know what I mean? Like, there's a whole bunch of, so I think that's what our athletes are, the biggest challenge is they just want the quick way. There's no fucking quick way. It's a journey. No,
dude, like look at mine. Like, dude, listen, I got drafted in the 22nd round of the 2017 draft. Like,
right.
And I'm still kicking for the fact that like I bust my ass every day to the point where like there's times where I've had to like have people help me out of the weight room just because I'm like so gassed or so out of just dehydrated, whatever it may be. But like, I battled through injuries. There's nothing worse than like being down to the point where you think you're not going to come back.
Right.
If you are, a young man or young woman listening 52 minutes into this, coming from two athletes, you can't give up, man. You can't. No. You can't. You got to take it personal. Like,
right.
The best way I can describe it is somebody. And if you listen to my podcast with Drew, I said this too. Somebody's trying to take food off of your plate. Right. Somebody's trying to take your job so you can't provide for your family. Like, you have to take it personal. And the day you stop taking it personal is the day you need to get the hell out of the game.
Yeah. Right. If you don't fucking take it serious, I think you're wasting a lot of people's time. And oh
yeah. 100%.
I mean, there's no in between there. The other thing too, we also did have a question. I didn't ask if I could use their name on air here, but what's your daily routine look like? I know you and me have touched about it, Josh, but being at the professional level, what are we looking at day to day here? If you can touch on that.
So I try my best to get 6 to 8 hours of sleep at night, which is kind of tough, but right. I'm going to start with that because I wake up at 5 to 5:30 every morning.
Right.
And it's not because I need to get up and get going. It's because I want to get up and work my way into my day. So when it's time for me to show up, I'm not like everybody else who's sitting there sipping on a cup of coffee and groggy. Like, I try to, yeah, you. I try to hit the ground running, and I'm trying to outdo the next person. Like, even the big leaguers that are here, like right now, because I'm in early camp with them in rehab. Right. Even the guys that are getting paid $15-20 million a year, I'm trying to outdo them. Not to like, show them up in any means. It's just like I'm here for a reason. I'm trying to prove that I'm good enough to be there. So I'm up at 5 to 5:30 every morning, ease into my day. I do daily affirmations every day. Like, it's something different every day. I'll do maybe 3 to 4. If I'm feeling frisky, 5. Read a chapter of Mind Gym, which is a very good book for athletes, just to help keep your mentals all there. And then by that time, I'll walk downstairs, get some breakfast, or shower up, get some breakfast, have another, probably like one more cup of coffee, or 1 cup of coffee. I try to keep it to 1 a day, and I don't really have anything after 11 in the morning. But have that cup of coffee, and then get to the facility. And once I get to the facility, boys, my days are mapped out in every 15-minute increments.
Right.
I went to the point where I got so in depth that every 15 minutes, this is where I need to be. This is what I need to do. This is what I need to talk to. This is what I'm doing. And for this half hour, I'm throwing. This half hour, I'm running. This 2 hour and 45-minute window, I'm in the weight room. But it's all broken down in 15 minutes.
Okay.
And then once I'm done with that, I get to the training room, get the rest of my rehab done. And I'm usually done around 2:30, 3 o'clock every day. Then I come home and, at that point, it's kick my feet up. Like Drew said, he mentioned I'm in Florida. So, everything outside right now is beautiful. Sit by the pool, relaxed. FaceTime someone.
Right.
Talk to someone for a while. I see that wink right there. I see you.
Yes.
But no, yeah, make sure to stay focused, and I don't miss out on the little things either, guys. Like, being able to have that person to talk to, or your family, like, you're gonna miss them one day. They're not gonna be there. So,
right.
Always have that. Always make sure you make time, and always make time for that person.
Right. Another thing I wanted to touch on, Josh, is people have asked, you, me, Eric have all been athletes, or you're still an athlete as well. But what I'm saying is diet and nutrition. It was very different for me as a runner than I think it would be for a baseball player and a basketball player. Eric's not here, but is there anything that I just remember our coach was old school. So he told you to fucking do something. You better do it, or you're gonna fucking hear about it. But was there anything that you have to follow? You got a nutritionist down there. What do we
do? We do, and she takes body comps. Once every 2 months or something like that. She's pretty good. She's pretty good with her job.
Right.
She has me eating around 5,500 to 6,000 calories a day.
Right. Okay.
Which is an ungodly amount. I weigh 200. I'm 235 pounds right now, so I'm a big boy. With the diet, it directly correlates to what I'm going to do and how much I'm going to burn that day. Whether Monday, Wednesday, Fridays are my heavy lift and heavy throw days. So on those days, I got to make sure I get 6,000. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, like I can manage with like 4,500 to 5,000.
Right.
But if I'm off my calorie count by like 1,000, I feel it, man. I feel groggy. I feel run down. I can't get it. But like, I'm burning all this stuff and I'm still putting weight on for the fact of like, I'm bulking up to the point because of that diet, of that nutritionist, the way that meal plan she has it set up, and how much protein and how many carbs and all that stuff. So she's very in depth, very good about it. For you young ones out there listening, eat, just eat. That's it. I don't give a fuck what you eat. Right.
I want to say, I don't believe they do have one there at Bonas now. It was talked about they would bring somebody in for our sport nutritionist, but I do want to touch on at our point though. I mean, we're running. Jesus Christ! I mean, we did 6 to either 13 miles a day, so it didn't really fucking matter what we ate.
As long as you ate, as long as you ate, you were good.
I mean, you can't eat McDonald's every fucking day, but I mean,
I mean, you probably could. Let's be honest. You probably could.
But and then one other thing here, because Josh, we've had great conversations off air about this. How important do you think athletes' public image is?
You want me to tell you the politically correct answer or the other one?
I mean, if you want to go ahead and pretend that I'm a reporter in the stands there, you go ahead. But
so if you're a reporter, I'll give you the political. I'll give you the political one. I'll give you the other one. The political one is yes, you want people to love you. You want people to look at you. You want people to look up to you. Right. Some people, they can find a camera and they can work it. All that stuff. Right. I'm going to give you my answer, and I know people aren't going to like this.
I'm just going to scratch that then. Okay, good. Go ahead.
You gonna write this shit down, brother? All right, here we go. I really don't care what you think of me. I really don't care what you write down. My close-knit friends, my teammates, my inner circle, they know me. They know that I'm pretty straight to the point when it comes to, my job and my career. So if you have a question about something, we can sit down and talk one-on-one, but if you're going to write some shit out there, be prepared for me to fire back. Don't worry.
Oh boy. Yep. All right. No, I agree. I think that whole public image thing is a little bit of a, I don't know. I mean, again, we're not, I was never, made it Olympics or anything like that. But, I really didn't give a shit. I think athletes are so wrapped up in, now you got this fucking NFT or whatever the hell, that national, they can make money off your name, likeness now.
National, the name, image, and NIL.
NIL. Okay. They got that shit going. So, I mean, I don't know. I think you got to be more careful now with your public image if you're trying to do.
If you're trying to make money off yourself, you're trying to brand yourself, you got to be a little bit careful. Yeah. But other than that, man, like, hey, listen, you're going to make money off of me. It's going to be because I'm doing my job. I'm getting the last 3 outs every game. That's how you're going to make money off me.
Well, the beautiful thing.
I mean, I'll sign autograph for kids. I'll do all that stuff.
Right.
But when I got a 45-year-old freaking man walk up to me with 13 baseball cards,
right,
and he said, "Can you sign all these?" And I go, "What do you want them for?" And he goes, "Oh, I'm going to sell them." And I'm like, "All right, here's your pen back, brother. Have a good one." He goes, "But you just signed for that kid." I go, "Yeah, he's not trying to sell it right now. He's 8 years old."
Right.
So you card jockeys out there listening, walk the other way when you see me because I ain't worth it.
Okay, hold on a minute. I got alerts on so we can start doing this while we're live. Breaking news here. It just happened at 5 o'clock. Holy fuck! Hold on a minute now. Hold on a minute, Josh. We got to touch on this. This is pretty much goal. We got 10 former NFL players suing league's disability program, alleging board engaged in repeated and substantial deficiencies in their responsibility. That's
some heavy news.
A little concerning there.
The NFL, dude, and that's been said before. The NFL, I mean, even the movie CTE about it, about a good movie Concussion, brought it up that the NFL doesn't take care of their players after they're done. So, and you think they'd, like shit that got brought to light, you think they'd figure something out by now.
Well, this is funny. Willis McGahee's going after them. I can tell you, no shot at him. I know he's a reporter now, but I think someone that could have played a role in that little CTE shit is Ryan Clark. Knock your shit down. Go ahead and YouTube that video. It's probably one of the most.
Ryan Clark almost died. He almost died.
Well, here's the funny story about this. So I got to touch on this. It was during the Hamlin thing. I don't know if we did touch on it a lot, but he almost played.
We touched on it, the fact that like how Ryan Clark had went through something. I don't think we really talked about it.
Well, it got to the point that there was something with his appendix or something. He had to have surgery as well, and he wanted to play in Denver. And Mike Tomlin goes, "You're not fucking playing. You're going to die because of the."
Yeah, you're never playing again. And he never played again in Denver ever for the rest of his career. He was done. Never played in Denver.
But they're saying there was wrongful denial of benefits, and denial of mandated full and fair review of benefits denial has been occurring here for Willis McGahee. And he's just one of 10 athletes that have been coming after it. Now just did this fucking lawsuit.
I'll tell you what, if they're coming after the NFL with just 10 guys, and they really must have royally fucked up.
I mean, this is actually concerning. Can we actually, we said it earlier, and I think people want to hear our opinion. Can we please talk about Antonio Brown blaming James Harrison for CTE, for fuck's sake?
They don't hit in practice.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know.
You say Vontaze Buffett, I believe it.
Right.
That man committed murder in Cincinnati.
Right. What I'm not understanding is I believe he does not have an agent now. But I feel
his agent dropped him, his lawyer dropped him, Nike dropped him, everybody dropped him. He's on his own right now and pulling his wanker out in public pools.
I think, just to be real here,
with Giselle in the background.
Right. Tom's looking over the fence because he lives across the street, and he's like, Hey, Tony, you in the pool there with Giselle? Where are the kids? Oh, they're at school. All right, hey, you guys have a good time. And he knows what's going to happen. He knows there's nothing he can do about it now.
Sorry, he's got a 21-year-old supermodel as a girlfriend.
Well, I don't think he's worried about it, but I really think someone needs to go ahead and take the microphone. I'm just saying, hypothetically, take the microphone away from Antonio Brown. Either a loved one family member, someone needs to fucking stop him from getting on national news. And also the reporters, I'm going to say this too, and this is going to be maybe taken the wrong way. I don't really give a shit, Josh. I think it's very fucked up that reporters, licensed people that are out there covering all these sports and these outlets, keep going after them and trying to get information, and they know that what's going to come out, but they keep digging. I think there needs to be something coming out that, hey, let's leave this guy off the page.
Remember this though. Remember this, Drew.
Right.
Anytime Antonio Brown's name is in the headlines,
I know
someone's going to read that story.
I know.
Someone's going to view that story online. Someone's going to buy the paper that has it.
I know.
And you know what? And you know what too? That's publicity for Antonio Brown. His name's still out there, whether it's attached to something good or bad. He doesn't care. Mr. Whole Lot of Money, who made the worst rap tape ever, as long as his name is in the headlines, he doesn't care. He's going to keep doing whatever the heck he wants to do.
Right.
He don't got a whole lot of money no more, but I'm just saying he's going to keep doing what he wants to do.
Right. So, okay. More on this though, because we're on the CTE topic here. March 31st of 2019 or April 1st, 2020, 4.5% of the players who were found to be totally and permanently disabled by physicians were told that they would be paid more than $210,000 because of this lawsuit. Way back when there was another,
and they didn't get anything, did they?
The physician, these disabled players were only paid by due to the physicians.
Drew,
I can't fucking talk right now.
Take a shot.
I can't take it. The doctors are saying that they needed to get paid that certain amount because of how bad their condition
was.
If
the physicians are coming out and saying that, like, give the man the money, man.
The NFL only paid them $54,000 to $60,000 a year. I'm a little fucking pissed off about that. Okay,
and they wonder why they're losing fans. They wonder why they're losing viewership.
Right. And we also have a guy here, Eric Smith. He played for the New York Jets until 2012. He suffered 13 documented traumatic brain injuries, and he was denied line of duty benefits in 2013, and his appeal was denied a year later. So I don't want
how many traumatic brain injuries?
13 documented.
And he's add 5 more onto that because he didn't tell anybody because he just had a headache. He thought.
Right.
That's like, I mean, it's at the least 13. Well, it's so wrong. Like you can't do this to guys. You can't treat your men that you put out there on the front, legitimately front lines. You can't do that. If you're gonna pay these guys this handsomely during the season, you got to be able. And they're gonna go all out, play through injury, play through broken bones. Like you got to be willing to fucking cover their ass when the time comes. I understand it's what have you done for me lately, but like it's just such bullshit. The NFL is getting away with this. They're getting away with murder. They're legitimately killing.
Right.
They're the only industry that kills off their own fucking employees.
Right.
And doesn't do anything about it.
Right. I think where we're getting very dangerous is that, and we see it, and the NFL is. They're very similar, and I don't want to make this comparison, so we need to be very careful here how I word it. But it's kind of like how I feel our country is with the vets. I don't think the vets are paid enough, and they do way more sacrifices and shit that these NFL players are going to do. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Because the vets, dude, like I've seen it. I've got some family members that have been there, and granted, like they've all come back. Like they're not the same.
Right.
It's the stuff they've seen over there and done. They will never talk about. They're not the same. But like, they're still high functioning people.
Right.
I can only imagine what it was like to witness someone who's got serious PTSD. Like, can barely leave the house. Like anything can turn like. It's just so bad. And they don't do anything for them. They just kind of let it go. Like they think it's brushed under the rug. I'm like, how do you do that?
Right. But I'm seeing it very similar how I'm just going to say it, how I feel that, our country treats the vets. The NFL's trained their players. I really thought after Junior Seau, they would have said, okay, holy shit, Mike Webster, another center for the Steelers. He's actually in concussion or whatever.
He's in concussion. Yeah. He would
pull his teeth out and super glue him back in because he wanted to feel pain. He wanted to feel pain.
Right. And it wasn't really ever touched on, I don't think, enough until that movie. But Mike Webster, I mean, his life completely flipped upside fucking down from CTE. He was
living in a truck
Yep.
in a field by a factory, and the only way he went to sleep, man, was he would take a taser and hit himself. Eventually it killed him, but right. He hit himself with a taser to put him to sleep. Like, how do we look at that and say that man, there's nothing wrong with that man?
Right. I mean, I'm not going to lie. If we're going to continue to do this, I mean, I do enjoy watching football. I'm not going to lie to you, but it's getting to the point now that it's like I'm trying to think of what the hell I'm trying to say. The Coliseum. Hey, let's go. Let's go all in here and watch two guys just battle out. One's going to die, but that's what modern day. That might be fucking bold, but I don't care.
It's the man in the arena, dude.
It is
man in the arena, and there's bloodshed, people losing limbs, people losing careers. Like DeMar Hamlin will never play again.
Well, we did get actually information on that they're see now this after seeing this though, Josh, makes me concerned, but their head doctor of the NFLPA is saying that he would be able to play again. But after seeing this, I don't know if I would want to come back if I was Hamlin. Just gonna.
He needs to take this off season to think about it. He can still train. I'm sure he's going to. He's DeMar Hamlin's a Pittsburgh kid. He's a grinder.
Right.
How can you as a coach be like, I watched you die twice on the field and be like, yeah, go out there and go. There you go.
Right.
You got to bring down the 6'5", 240 pound or 50 pound tight end coming at you full speed. Good luck. You got a kid, tap money ass. How do you do that?
Yeah, I don't. It's something. It's something. But what else is going on here? Anything else that we gotta? One more thing, and then we can cut it if you want to, or we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. But Roger Goodell.
Oh God!
I'm gonna probably get sued for defamation. I don't give a shit. Roger Goodell says the NFL.
Leave me out of this one.
The NFL's officiating is the best it's ever been.
Are you sure, Roger? Are you watching the same games I'm watching?
This is fucking bullshit.
I love how you take it. He clearly ain't watching the same games we're watching. It's just
fucking bullshit.
Yeah, that's tough, man. He ain't watching the same games.
You know how many times I'm going to tell you this, and it happens on Madden all the time. Okay, and I told my story.
If it's happening on Madden, then it's definitely happening in real life.
I'm picking my fingernail to try to calm myself down, but I'm going to get real fucked up here. How many times, Roger, I'm talking to you. Okay, how many times was TJ fucking Watt held this season? How many times do you think?
25, 30, 35.
I'd say 100. I'd say 150,000 times he was held this season. They're fucking locking. Okay, this is my issue. Okay, so he does a swing move. Okay, but no one. If you go ahead and watch, and you go ahead and say, Drew, you're being out fucking landed here at a minute or at an hour and 13. On an hour and 14 minutes.
Hold on.
Hour and 14 minutes. If you go ahead and watch some of the Steelers game, okay, so his swing move, okay, but you're not seeing when he swings through, the guy latches on just a little bit,
puts his and holds him,
and then he's not able to cut through. He's fucking pulled down, and then they're like, "Oh, well, fucking TJ slipped." No, he didn't fucking slip, Chris Collinsworth. He was fucking held, you jackass. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Jesus Christ! Holy shit! Holy shit! You got fucking Steven down there on the field. Oh, Steven, he's a great ref. Oh my God, we love him. He's a good ref. He gets all the calls. Chris, quit it. Quit blowing smoke up these guys' asses. He held them.
Yeah,
he fucking held them, dude. You got fucking reps asking. Here, Roger, another question for you out there, okay?
Oh God, here we go.
Your employees are asking star wide receiver Mike Evans for an autograph. Is that good officiating?
No.
I mean, what the fuck? Whatever, dude. It gets to the point that I'm like, it's It's a fucking joke. And then, I got in a battle with a kid a couple nights ago on in a PlayStation party and never met him before. And I don't think we'll ever be.
Time out. We got to talk about what you're doing. That kid probably lives in his basement still. Mom's basement.
Well, no. He was a mutual friend of somebody else, and he didn't encounter this disaster yet. And he's like, "Oh, the NFL's rigged." I'm like, "Listen to me. It can't be fucking rigged." Okay. Me and Nate touched on it in our episode. I don't think you can rig a whole season. I don't think training camp, you can literally, there's no way even fucking Shakespeare could not do a play as good as that. Come on.
He might. Shakespeare might. Shakespeare might be the one person to be able to do it. What'd you do? I can't hear you, Drew.
I got so pissed off I unplugged my mic.
There we go.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that, everybody. Jesus Christ. But no, I mean, that's just how it is. Quit fucking saying it's rigged. It's not rigged. But I will tell you, I think at times that the refs, Roger, again, call certain things like, dude, that in the Chiefs game. Come on.
That was.
Like, come on now, dude. What the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah. You can tell.
Do not agree with that. It's okay if you don't.
No, I agree. I agree.
think
there's some favorite. I'm agreeing with you. I'm saying there's some favoritism, 100%.
I think MJ got calls back in the day too. I mean, it's fucking Michael Jordan. I mean, did you ever see this clip? I gotta just throw this out here. You ever see this clip of when he was on the Wizards, and they're all getting ready for they're talking it over as a group. The refs are. This is before they had instant replay and all that shit, and he's like, Michael, he grab you? And MJ's like, yeah, he grabbed me. He grabbed me when I was going up for a shot. He goes, all right, 2 point, 2 shots. And then I'm like,
Mike, he grabbed you. Yeah. Hey, every time I go down.
On the arm, 2 shots. Jesus Christ, we're asking. Like, I'm not going to lie. If I was a ref, I'd be like, Michael, whatever the fuck you need, bro, I got you. I'm not going to fuck Michael Jordan up.
Come to my side of the court. I got you, dog.
I mean, if we were in the Chicago days, I want to party with him, Pippen, and Rodman. Are you fucking serious? Hey, ref. Hey, ref. You're good with us. Come to the club. Fuck yeah, I'm going to the club. Are you fucking
you buying for me?
Me? I'm coming with you. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah. Oh my god. But Josh, anything else you want to touch on though? I mean, there's not really any other news going on.
No, man, I got nothing. Just getting ready for Pro Bowl season number 8, and hopefully it's a healthy one after rehab here. And let's make some money so I can sponsor a few episodes.
Right. No, we gotta do. Hold on a fucking minute here. The idea of making the Pro Bowl thing. Okay, so Russell Wilson played a factor in the Pro Bowl game being a like football game. He called Roger Goodell and said that we should do that.
Did he really?
I wish I could mirror my screen. This is some fucking shit here. Unfucking believable. Let's ride. Let's get the quarterback that can't even get audibles right on his new team. He calls fucking audibles from Seattle. But we're gonna take information. You know what, Roger? I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm just
we don't need to talk about that. That's pretty bad.
I mean, I'm gonna probably have a hit on me now. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say what I gotta say.
I don't think you're gonna have a hit, but I think you're gonna be just fine.
But no, Josh.
Wow.
We'll just leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. I appreciate everybody out there. Josh, another stellar show. Hopefully Eric's back next week. It would be a goddamn pleasure. It's been 2 weeks hiatus. We have the draft night shindig coming up soon here as well. And some special guests coming here. Special guests coming here in the next couple weeks as well. But anyway, seriously, though, down at the bottom here, it's going to come. Just give it a minute. You got to be fucking me. The fucking technologies. Okay, see right there. Dubby right there. Okay, 10% promo code. Go get it. It's great. It's great. Sports Energy. It's clean. You don't get any jitters. It's just nice. Go ahead and get it. I'm going to have a starter pack next episode I'm going to have the fucking thing here, and we're going to do a taste test of it. I'm going to tell you how it is. If it tastes like shit, I will tell you. Even though if we're sponsored, I'll tell you if it tastes like shit.
Don't do that.
That's marketing. Josh, I'm not going to tell somebody to get a product that I didn't taste yet.
All right, you're right. Fair enough.
So if I would appreciate if people use the promo code. But anyways, you heard it here from Buckle Up with the Boys. It was a goddamn pleasure as always to be on here with Josh Mitchell. We're leading the charge tonight without Eric. Eric, I hope you're down there with the hoochies at a tiki bar or drinking Blue Malibu or whatever the hell you guys drink down there. And I hope you're looking nice. Anyways, and they're wearing some tight. But anyways, all gas, no breaks. We appreciate the love and support as always. Josh, anything else for the folks? Go ahead, send us off.
Nothing, man. Have a good night, everybody. It's been fun.
Yep. Have a good day. Have a good night. And God bless. And God damn it. Buckle up with the boys. All gas, no breaks. Love you. I'll call you.
All right.
All right. Bye.